It wasn't fair, but it was reality. I asked if that was why she hardly ever came home. She confirmed that Oscar had moved away for college, but his family remained in town. Every time she returned, she feared running into them, or him. When I mentioned that Mom had said his family moved back to town, Tessa's hands tightened around her mug. She said that was why she agreed to talk about this. I deserved to know in case I ever saw him. She warned me to stay away from Oscar and his family. When I asked if he still posed a threat, Tessa said she didn't know, but hoped not. The fact that they had moved back concerned her. She advised me to be careful. The next morning, Tessa was already packed to leave. When I asked why she was leaving so soon, she claimed she had work the next day, but I could see the real reason in her eyes. Being in town brought back too many painful memories. We hugged goodbye longer than usual. She apologized that I had to lie for her back then and that I'd carried this all these years. After she left, I told my parents that Tessa had explained everything about Oscar in the cabin. They exchanged a look I couldn't interpret. Mom admitted they should have told me when I was older, but after a while, it seemed easier to just not talk about it. When I asked if they were ever going to tell me, Dad looked tired and said, "Probably not." Some secrets become part of the foundation of a family. 2 weeks later, I was shopping at the local grocery store when I noticed a man staring at me from the end of the aisle. He was in his 30s with dark hair and a carefully groomed beard. Something about his gaze made my skin crawl. As I turned to leave, he approached. He asked if I was Tessa's sister, Monica. I froze, suddenly understanding who I was talking to. I tried to move past him, but he blocked my path. He asked how Tessa was doing these days, adding a comment about her still telling lies about him. I felt angry and told him I knew what he did to her. Oscar smiled, but his eyes remained cold. He claimed the 3 days they spent together at his family's cabin were Tessa's idea. He said she made up the other story when she regretted it. When I insisted that wasn't true, his smile widened. He told me to ask Tessa about letters she supposedly wrote him afterward, about phone calls. He claimed they had a connection that scared her, and it was